at Stayflower in Nakameguro, and basically we're on our Ikebana tour at the moment for Flower Club, and there's people, we've got 8 of us here from all over the world. But today we're working on our exhibition pieces. So first they're doing the individual pieces, so everyone's making their own arrangement, and we've done it in this mystery box style. Everyone's been given a material and also a vase, and they're coming up with their arrangement.
Julia's created an amazing itinerary, and all those everyone on the tour are just have their eyes open to all these beautiful new experiences. The arrangement today was a mystery box, so none of us knew what type of container we were going to get. I've got these beautiful grasses and these trumpet flowers. We're upright, but we've got a lovely breeze blowing, which again I think is rather gorgeous in Ikebana. If it's a hot day, see how the grasses are sort of just swaying. It makes you feel so much cooler.
I'm Linda, and I'm from northern British Columbia in Canada. It's northern BC, so it's hard to grow flowers, so Ikebana is the perfect way to make use of 1 or 2 flowers that grow in my garden, and I just really like the mindful experience of taking my time and playing with flowers. We don't even know what these things are, but I like them. So, and then the cloud grass creates this sort of mystery around them. So it seems Fanta kind of seems like it suits the explosion of the chrysanthemums and the fizzy pop like feeling of the arrangement. So Fanta it is.
I started Ikebana with my teacher Sandy in Australia about 12 years ago, and she took me to Japan on an Ikebana tour many years ago, and I completely fell in love with Japan. I fell in love with Ikebana, and yeah, since then I studied my textbooks and now I'm a teacher. I didn't go to the flower markets, but one of the other girls did, and she brought back this amazing branch material which is called mayumi. Then I have one chrysanthemum here, and the chrysanthemum is the theme of the year for Flower Club.
I got into Ikebana in 2015 on my first visit to Japan when I took a class with Shaughnessy of Ikebana in Kyoto, and it felt like coming home in a way. I was like, what is this magical thing and how can I do it again? So this is called the Ma of chrysanthemum, or chrysanthemum Ma, and because there's no chrysanthemum in it, I actually put 2 types of chrysanthemum in it, and I ended up taking them out because I don't think we need them, but their absence is reflected in the arrangement and the colors.
I love how I find it more artistic, more of an art form than just simple flower arranging. I had no idea what Ikebana was, and we were making clay vessels for Ikebana, and so yeah, that just opened the doors. So this piece is about support and control, and the very slight difference between the two, and even if there is one, and about purification as well.
I started to do Ikebana thing because I felt I just wanted to make sure what like all ancient people think about flowers, and the more I learn, the more I feel so fun, and I'm still learning. I feel like after I watched like so many florists, like Ikebana masters, like creatives, they gave me so much like impact and influence on me. That's the thing I done.
Do you have a name?
Rockstar.
I have a flower studio called Brea, and I started Ikebana around the same time that I started Brea. flowers for me are about nature, and I think in Western floristry it's often almost anti-nature. It's a lot about more flowers, like more and more, whereas in Ikebana it's what can you remove, or what can you create space and harmony and composition of the arrangement. So yeah, like leaving negative space is a big part of an arrangement. I was inspired by these pumpkins and then I saw this vase and I thought it looked quite like Yayoi-kusama. The name of the arrangement is a quote from Yayoi-kusama called "I am just another dot in the world."
I found my way to flowers in 2020 after a string of personal losses. The flowers I received really just inspired me to tap into my creativity and my imagination. Many years later, after I discovered Ikebana, I realized it was a grief ritual. It was really helping me process my grief. A lot of the philosophy around Ikebana philosophy is very aligned with my sort of personal philosophies and how I aspire to live my life. And aesthetically, it's a lot more aligned than Western floral design. I use zinnias a little bit at home, but never this variety. And these colors really speak to me. I love red.
So I went to market this morning with Kayan and also Az, and we were just selecting things for today's workshop. And I saw this and I just was like, what is this? I need to get it. And now I've learned that the name is Mayumi. Because this vase, this container is quite big, I wanted to make an arrangement that was tall and wide. I just went with I like to go with the direction, the natural direction of the flower normally, but in this one I've definitely manipulated it a bit. I've added more grass, scrunched it inside, and I just wanted to create some spaciousness, I guess, is really what I was trying to achieve here and really highlight the Mayumi.
Tomorrow we're going to do a big group exhibition. We've got all this nice straw and chrysanthemums that we're going to use, which is going to be lots of fun. So yeah. We've just put all of these little bundles of hay together after coming up with this technique all as a group, and we found that this is the most suitable shape to build something with light and airiness, as well as mechanically sound. So we're just adding all of the pieces together. Everyone is making the shapes and then we're building onto the shapes together. I hope that it will come together kind of like a interesting cyclone shape, as Sandy was saying, and making, like a kind of autumn harvest installation. I've also been working on this Ikebana wall in the background with photos of Ikebana arrangements from all our Ikebana club members around the world. It honestly has just been such a special experience getting to spend time together, getting to know each other and getting to do Ikebana together here in Tokyo. And yeah, I couldn't have imagined it working out better than it has. It's just been the best.